Let's start with the chapters of Atlanta Council. Any lack of communication will lead to a lack of effort. Any lack of effort will lead to a lack of interest. Frank Fairman, the time is now to fully leave the past struggles of the last few years behind you. Indeed, what has happened to you guys in the past was unjust. But what is truly criminal is to spend all the effort and time concentrating on those problems. Instead, look to your future. You have already begun taking steps to this approach and have greatly improved in the past few months. Don't be deterred by the obstacles that stand in your way, even when all seems hopeless. Even if you call 100 kids and only one picks up the phone, make sure that that one becomes the embodiment of what a true Fairmanite is. Most of all, be proud of yourselves. You are not just the oldest chapter in Atlanta. You are one of the oldest chapters in the entire order of the Aleph Tzaddik Aleph. Do not let that tradition die because of the past. Hazakah. Jake, Ryan, and Adam, I know you will take great care of Hazakah once Sam and Austin graduate, but just remember you still have a brand new generation of Hazakah. Alephs like Jordan Lightstone, Zach Eddy, and Michael Cohen must be ready to help lead Hazakah to future greatness. As the amount of leadership in Hazakah grows, the number of general members will exponentially increase. Palmach. I know that you have firsthand knowledge of what a lack of communication within your chapter can lead to. For this reason, it is more imperative than ever to make sure you are consistently having board meetings every other week. Only a short time ago, you were the dominating force in Atlanta Council. There is no reason you shouldn't go back to that. Once you put in the effort to improve communication, there is no limit to what you guys can accomplish. Zelman. David, I have to say, these past few months have been truly great for Zelman. You are starting to gain momentum and gather young leaders. I have been very proud of the work you, Ben, and Joel have put into everything. Yet despite all of your success, there are only 2 Zelmanites in attendance at this convention. That is not a sign of the new Zelman. That is a sign of the old Zelman, and I know you do not want to fall into that. Avitz. 140. As of now, you have over 140 members, including 41 AITs, placing you as one of the largest chapters in the entire world. Now here's another number. 20%. You had slightly over 20% of your members at your inductions. Every paper member you could have be a successful member. Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. You had slightly, this is awkward. Every paper member you have could be a successful member, but it takes fierce determination and organization to reach out to them. If you are so concerned with the prospect of your future, prove to us that you can be the chapter that can handle 140 members. To the 83rd Atlanta Council AZ Executive Board. Wow, has it really been a year? From my experience, years are usually counted in seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, weeks, etc. For me, I only look back on this past year with you guys as one of the countless memories. An entire year of Jordy saying, "Not with that attitude." An entire year of Caston's tank tops and strange knowledge of pool runnings.
Best movie ever.
An entire year of never, ever, ever allowing Seth to be the one to take minutes at meetings. An entire year of Sam and Ari's flirting with Laura and Chloe. No, it wasn't. That was you.
Don't deny it.
In the words of the Grateful Dead, to you, my friends, what a long, strange journey this has been. To Laura and Chloe, I still can't believe I was given this incredible opportunity to work with 2 of the most passionate people in all of BBYO. Thank you so much for putting up with all my disorganization, my random comments, my other commitments, my occasional late email. Okay, just thank you for putting up with me. To Alyssa. I know how much you hate compliments, so instead I'll say this. In all my experience in BBYO, you are easily the worst person in the history of Atlanta Council to be a co-win. Why? Because everything you do, whether it's create y'all or simply create an email, is so perfect and so unbelievably fantastic that it makes me angry because everything I do seems to be a small iota in comparison to how awesome you are. Everyone has always joked that we are secretly married. Alyssa, I can only hope that one day my wife is even half as genuine, passionate, and kind
Oh my goodness, that's so adorable.
Dude, you can propose right now. You can propose.
You are not only my co, you are also one of my closest friends, and I would not have made it to this day without your support. next few people aren't here, but just go with it. To Allie. Stepping into this role, I knew I had big shoes. Luckily, you were there to help me every step of the way. I seriously could not have asked for a better sister. I'm sorry I couldn't go skiing with you guys, but I'm sure you will have a blast without me.
She says thank you. She says thank you. She says thank you.
I'll take a sip.
Dude, Jordy's funny.
Say that again.
No.
To Mom and Dad. I know having one child be president of Atlanta Council must have been enough. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for sticking it through with me through all my stress, for helping me with all my speeches, to always be there to not just talk, but also to listen. Mom, I know how much you wanted to be here tonight, but just know this. All of the effort you and Dad have put into helping me with my experience with BBYO will always mean way more to me than a filled seat. Dad, I know you didn't understand this whole thing with Allie, and I know your understanding of this whole thing hasn't really changed with me. While I'm still hoping that one day you'll know why the two of us have found so much good in this one organization, I still just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to continue my journey in BBYO. To the 84th Atlanta Council AZA Executive Board, no matter what goals you might achieve or mistakes you might make, know this, in the end, what you remember is the experience. So live it up while it lasts, and whatever you do, never, never doubt yourselves. Finally, to Atlanta Council BBYO. After 4 years, it's all come down to this. Exactly 1 year ago, I promised you things that I could not achieve in my 1 year term as Godol. But now, as I hand my briefcase and jacket down to a new Aleph, these unfinished and unfulfilled goals are now what is populating my mind. You see, it was never up to me for those things to happen. The responsibility rests in your hands. Please, improve upon what I needed to improve upon. Continue the successes that we have allowed to succeed. Most of all, remember why putting forth the effort is so important. Not just to continue our Jewish legacy, but also because of the experiences you will have in BBYO. You can attend every board meeting, fill out every ACPF, but if you are not gaining the most out of your experience here, something is wrong. Because you only get one of these 4 years of high school. Just one. There is one thing I want to leave you with. There's one thing I want to leave you all with. It's this. Please, please, please do not waste it. Fraternally submitted with an undying love for Nathan Mnuchin, Sam Bieber, those 14 Jewish men in Omaha, Nebraska, Chick-fil-A, the Atlanta Falcons, Moderates, Pimpin' Strong Cologne. Not being that guy.
You are.
Yeah. Samwise Gamgee the Brave, The Force, Blazing Wing Challenge, The Almighty Thor, America, Paul A,
Parlay.
Lord Farquaad,
Yeah.
That's my joke.
Sportio the Businessman, Perlman Summer X, Leaving a Legacy, Leaving a Legacy, my last ever fraternally submitted, Yvavel, King Kashimish, My Home in My Heart, a Beats AZA number 2383-2490-2490-2383, giving me the greatest 4 years of my life. I, for one last time, remain Aleph Andrew Brett Maron, 83rd Atlanta Council Godol.
Yeah, boy.